Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Branch here of SportsView360.com, covering the Memphis Tigers men's basketball program tonight. And we're gonna go right into it. Memphis tonight came up short against the Purdue Boilermakers, the number one ranked team in the country by a score of 80-71. I know they lost the game, but you gotta come away. If you're a Tigers fan watching this video, you gotta come away with this game a little bit encouraged by what you saw. Don't get your hopes up too much, but be encouraged by what you saw. This effort tonight was far better than what we saw against UNLV a few days ago. Far better effort. Um, to start things off, the starting five tonight, they went with Penny Hardaway went with guard Doug McDaniel at point, Zachary Davis shooting guard, Ashton Hardaway at the three, Aaron Bradshaw at the four, and Simon Majoik at the five center position. Thurno Sala, he didn't make the trip due to personal reasons. We don't know. But good effort tonight from the starting five. Really good effort from the starting five tonight. Um, it was a close game. Close game throughout. Um, Purdue pulled out like around 7 minutes left. They kind of they pulled ahead with it and took it, won the game. But it was a close game. It was a close game throughout though. Throughout its entirety, in my opinion. It really was. Multiple lead changes, I believe. Well, there were multiple lead changes in the game. Over 9 lead changes. This game had 9 lead changes. Cause I remember by like halftime, it was like 36-35. Purdue was trailing, was leading by 1 point. Then Memphis had got the lead, and then Purdue came right after that, right back at them, and just you know took it from Memphis. Memphis couldn't make the threes down the stretch to stay in the game, you know. But it is what it is. Doug McDaniel, I think, led off Memphis scores tonight with 18 points. He had 18 points uh, on 7-5 shooting, 7-15 shooting, played 30 minutes, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, one steal. Solid shooting from him tonight. Zachary Davis, 11 points on 28 minutes, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He was solid. Simon Majorik. I thought this was another solid game for him as well. Only had 5 points, but grabbed 7 boards. Good job. Good job tonight. Aaron Bradshaw still can't get going. Only played 9 minutes. Had 7 points. No rebounds. Nothing. He got to get it right, man. But Ashton Hardaway didn't do too well as well. He only had 7 points, but played 25 minutes. Made 1 3 tonight. Off the bench, we had Tariq Ingraham. Finally, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Julius Stafford was quiet tonight, 17 points. He played 17 minutes, only 3 points. Sincere Parker had 10 points coming off the bench. Curtis Givens was nothing. We didn't have nothing tonight. No points. Only played 12 minutes. So there's that. But maybe this is the starting five. Maybe this is the right combination you need to have for your starting five. Maybe. Maybe this is it. Because this game was close. Far better effort than what you had the last against Purdue. Not Purdue, against UNLV. This is a game kind of resemble what you did against Ole Miss, you know, but you didn't get the win. But I know you can't count more victories on a win loss record, but tonight you got to take it. You got to take it as a more victory. But this was an opportunity for Memphis to like if they could have pulled off this victory, they could have this would have been huge on their resume. Huge resume boost for them and they would have won the game tonight. Kind of like what they did last year when they beat Connecticut, beat UConn, beat Michigan State. Huge that was huge for their resume. But um I wonder if Hardaway will change if Hardaway the next game, Hardaway is gonna change up the lineup again. Is he gonna toy with this starting five you have right now? You know, because it was a solid effort tonight outside of Aaron Bradshaw. Hopefully he can get that guy can get it going, man. Hopefully. But it's looking like other guys are coming behind him, man, and playing a lot better. Um Simon Majorix is doing playing really well in the position they're playing him at. You know, Tariq Ingraham could be a huge help as we advance into non-conference play and into American conference play. 10 points coming off the bench. If we give you 15 points coming off the bench like this, that's going to be huge. Hopefully Julius Stepford could get back on track. You know, Sincere Parker solid. You know what I mean? But you know, it happens, man. I thought Memphis was gonna lose the game, but I felt as though these guys were gonna have a better effort compared to what we saw against UNLV. They just did, but they got to get a win. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow's the next game, if I'm not mistaken. They play Friday, so they play. I believe they play Wake Forest. They play Wake Forest because Wake Forest is next. They had a really close game against Texas Tech. So Texas Tech defeated Wake Forest tonight by a score of 84-83. So it'll be Memphis versus Wake Forest in the next game. They got to get a victory. They got to leave the Bahamas 1-1 because it would suck to me. It would suck to see this team go 1-4, be 1-4 right now. Get a win, get be one game under 500, regroup, and see how things play out. But you gotta take a moral victory from this game, even though it was a loss. And not a the burning question is this the lineup that Peanut Hardaway is gonna roll with in these next few games? Ashton Hardaway, Aaron Bradshaw, Simon Majowick, Doug McDaniel, Zachary Davis. Zachary Davis played a lot better tonight. You know, hopefully, man, they could get Aaron Bradshaw going. You know, but if not, they're gonna. I mean, hopefully, the situation with Derno Sala's doing a lot better. I don't know what happened on why he didn't make the trip, but if things will get better going forward, he could be a huge help for this team. He just gotta find the right combination, the right five guys that's gonna put forward the effort every night. You gotta find that one guy, that one or two guys that you could put the ball in their hands and tell them close this team out, close this opponent out. They're still looking for that guy, but this team is showing that there are some players that are capable of doing it. You know, but we'll see how it all play out, man. But Memphis lost tonight by a score of 80-71 to Purdue. They now play the next round against the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. So there's that. Salave you off right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What were your takeaways from tonight's matchup? How do you feel about the starting five that Penny Hardaway start tonight? Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.